Yeah, what up, zombie damage? How we doing today? Actually, let me just actually put on the face cam. I haven't done that in a hot minute, actually. Let me see if it still works. Put on the face cam to myself quick fast. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, that should still work, right? Yeah, that should still work. I just washed my hair, folks. Sorry for how it looks right now. Actually, hold up. I just washed my hair not that long ago. But what's going on? Hope you're doing well today on this fabulous but rainy Saturday. Let me find out where this is. I'm looking for the top eight. Looking for top eight. Up here it is. Duke and Balrog came through with the clutch with that. I'm gonna put that on this side here. All right, but what's going on though? How we are doing? Doing fairly well today. I mean, it is Saturday, of course. Um, you chilling at this point. Let's see. And I'm also yeah, I'm also just we still pulling the bed maneuvers in the bed maneuvers. uh, I feel you there with that, man. Believe me, I feel you with that, man. To be fair, I definitely felt like sleeping in today, but I realized this morning I had to have to make sure I had to make sure I do some stuff this morning. So I have to make sure I get that out of the way. I gotta make sure I tell the champion because Snoopy has some things to say, and I'm supposed to be joined by him. So, but yeah, I mean the idea is we are gonna react towards it, and the champ has some words to say. Of course, I think the idea also is we are going to we're also gonna do like a small little interview for sure. Sorry. Whew, excuse me. Let me see something quick fast. I'm just changing up some shit. No, let me go all the way. Let's see. Count settings. Prime Gaming, channels, videos. What's my email on this shit? I don't even remember. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck this thing is. Yeah, Snoopy on comms. Yes. I'm expecting him to be on comms in a little bit. So, go ahead and chat. Can't wait, You may never know. This might end up turning into a you may not never know, but this might end up turning into a whatchamacallit, an interview. All right. Submit. All right. I put myself on. Before I do that, I put myself on the waiting list. I put myself on the waiting list actually to stream in 2K. So apparently that's coming out with that now. So that should be interesting to have. But actually, yeah. So let me go ahead. Go ahead and go right over here. And we're gonna kind of take a look at this quick fast, and we're gonna react to the top 8 of this tournament. All right, so let's see. I'll just skip over that. I think literally the song got blacklisted. But this shirt is kind of sick, though. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, this shirt got blacklisted. It seems like it just... I mean, not the shirt, the song. Because for some reason it ain't working. Hey. To 100 and then I bump up the number. I look alive every year, but I make a break in the summer. The days I lived on the come up to now when I hit the jumper, I knew that I had the shot before anybody could trust it. So let the lights hit the summit and swing the drive and rush them and run the set until you become everything that you want. Come on. Nice. I like that intro.
Hello, everybody. Here for Combo Breaker 2025 Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. My name's Ultra David. With me, old Jimmy DC, old James Chen.
Jimmy DC?
I'm not sure what happened over here, but I said something like that. We're here with the top 8 for Super Turbo.
Yeah, of course. Here on Vampire Arcade, we're always doing all the cool retro games. I had a Vampire Savior block earlier. Third Strike, we just had Jeremy and Humbag on here.
Good work.
And so, yeah, it's a lot of good times here for old games, honestly.
Indeed. Yeah, this is the room where that kind of stuff takes place. And it's jam-packed. Lots of folks out there playing casuals. Even still, will be throughout the night. And we're here with the final 8 contestants for Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here we go.
Look at this. Okay.
Come back.
Okay, so this is very telling with Comeback Kyle, right? I have to say he's like one of. It's kind of ironic. He's probably one of the more consistent players of getting top 8 in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, right? The funniest thing about Kyle is very simple. This man don't practice. And every time he keeps saying he don't practice, people be like, "Nah, he lying and he ain't telling the truth." Believe me, as a man that know this dude for over 10 plus years, this man ain't lying. This man does not practice at all. Like, he rarely practice. Like, it's crazy how this man does not practice ST whatsoever. But he actually doesn't practice at all. It's crazy, but I'm happy that he's been consistently getting top 8 though. So I can't deny in terms of his skill or whatnot. So I'm thoroughly happy for him. And that arch villain, like I said, no stranger to top 8. More or less a world warrior. Very happy for him. I mean, he's the goat. He's the goat of Chicago. He really is. He is the goat of Chicago. Like, that man he really practiced his craft, like, with his dictator. So it's pretty dope though. So I'm happy for him. Then this is a name I haven't seen in a hot minute within the top 8. Chris G. So folks be like, this is the funniest thing. Folks be like, this man don't play this game. To be honest with you, he does not play this game. But there is one thing that you cannot deny with Chris G. Chris G has that. It's kind of funny. Chris G has that Justin Wong type of fundamental. That fundamental moveset that's within him. And he plays it so well in so many games. It's like, it's not even funny. So you gotta give this man the respect he deserves, to be real with you. Angel, another Chicago legend with Chun-Li, goated person, went to Japan a few times. Him being consistently in the top 8, it was all, it's all dope. It's all good. It's all good. Like, I'm very happy for him. Very happy for him. Very happy for him. Then losers. This right here is very ironic. What's ironic about this losers match is this was last year's grand final in a way. And it was kind of ironic because it was Boxer versus Blanca, which, that matchup is, I'm a person that of course I would say, yeah, the matchup's terrible and everything like that. And I cope to be like, yeah, sure, I'm okay with this kind of matchup and all that stuff. But to be fair, I gotta say, like, the fact that it's Boxer and Blanca, I mean, I know it's bad, but there's, like, very few Blancas that really overcome this matchup. Bonky is totally one of them. So, but then you still got the homie Climax, which, once again, like I said, just like Kyle, he's one of the more consistent, like, top 8 players in ST. So, to be fair, for him to really get constantly top 8 in ST, like I said, do not soil this man's name whatsoever. That's for sure. Really don't soil his name. Like, Climax is probably the GOAT at this point. He's the GOAT. Then you got the homie Jokhtioff from Colorado, Cammy. I would say this dude is pretty damn terrific with Cammy. Honestly, I think he's like he's definitely one of the strongest Cammys in the U.S. besides Silent Scope, which, Silent Scope, obviously, he's like tier 1. and Jock Tioff is like right underneath him. That's for sure. I mean, right underneath him for sure. And for him to get top 8, like I said, one of the more consistent top 8 players that you'll see ever. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the more or less consistent top 8 players that you will see. And truth be told, I feel like one of the big things about him that I feel like he's perfectly has solved is just getting over the hump. You know what I'm saying? And one of the more or less things of getting over the hump is like, that mindset of just kind of going out of the way, getting out of his own way. And that's a mental thing that most players kind of suffer. You know what I'm saying? So, in retrospect, hella happy for him. Hella happy for him. Hella happy for him. And then you got Snoopy Global, which I gotta say, to be honest with you, I really at first did not. Not that I didn't expect that he wasn't gonna go to tournaments, but I'm happy that he's going more to tournaments like these right now because every time that I've seen him in bracket, he's one of those players that once again has proven to be one of those dark horses. And I always told him too, like, you have the ability to really upset a lot of folks, man, and he does it. Him and that SNES pad, bro. Gotta say, hella happy for him with that shit. Hella happy for him. But to be honest with you, I'm glad that he made it. So this top 8 looks very diverse. So we got Honda/Boxer, Dictator, Old Got, Chun-Li, Blanca, Boxer, Cammy, Chun. So 2 Chuns, 2 Boxers. Well, I could say 1.5 Boxers. But you can't use that in Japan. I mean you can't. That's the thing. You can't. Let me tell you. Let me break something down to you, Hadouken. I feel like if the goal is if you want to go to Japan, right? Better learn stick. That's all I'm gonna just say. And not like your own stick. Like you gotta play on the cap stick. I think we've kind of talked about this before in terms of playing on what you own. Is that you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that at all. You won't get that at all. Not at all. You're not gonna get that at all whatsoever. Like you're not gonna be able to play on your own stick. You gotta learn how to play on the cap, and that's just being real. But if you know for a fact that you're not gonna go, then sure, play on what you like. That's for sure. Play on what you like. But you gotta remember, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say about this is the Japanese in terms of how they play Super Turbo or any retro game or so. People have to understand they are not gatekeeping in terms of playing on what you prefer. It's the way how it is. They rather keep the aesthetics upon how it is intact. But like I said, that's just my opinion. How much Snoopy has used stick? To be honest, he never used stick. Take it from me.
386, Kyle.
He has never used stick. Never ever used stick.
Yep, versus that arch villain, another very strong player. We have Chris G up there in Super Turbo.
Okay.
Killer in every single game that we have. Just one of the all-time most talented players from this scene, for sure. Angel on the other side, long-time strong player as well. We have Bonky versus Climax. I was looking it up with Bourbon Planner. He and I were hanging out. That's a rematch from Frosty Fausting's Grand Finals.
Bourbon Planner's here?
He is.
Yeah, Larry, what's up, man?
Actually was one round away from making top 8, losing to Bonky.
Oh, okay.
That's why we're talking about it.
Oh, cool. We
And
got
then
Jack
in
Tioff here. Okay,
loser's
yeah.
side, the other side, Jack Tioff versus Snoopy Global.
Another one of those players that's tries to do all the work with the cami.
Yep.
So
Yep.
definitely won a was it? I think it was.
And way in the back there.
I love the.
It's Min the God.
Really
This guy like very.
Man still has beautiful hair, bro.
I agree.
Man still has beautiful hair after all these years.
He walk into one
There's
ball.
Vicky Viper. I see 4C Joe right in the front there.
And of
There's
course,
Angel.
I talked about it during the Vampire.
All right.
As well, but wrangling everybody on the stage is of course Min, the CVS2 champion from Combo.
I just got a bad taste in my mouth when you use Phantom Tap. I know.
Comeback.
I know. That's some. There was something about that. Trust me.
Trying to get here to the corner control. Man, he missed the command grab.
Yeah, I mean,
Oicho,
this
please.
is always a funny matchup to me because it's like, oh, he tried to do the
old
the
trickety
fancy-
trick?
Yeah, good
Okay,
block.
important block. Yeah, that could have actually been for the kill.
Oh, yeah, but too high up. Wasn't going to be able to combo off of that. Because this is one of those matches that I always think is so funny because, like, when you first start playing it, it feels like Bison can't do anything to Honda. And then you discover that, like, you know, Bison discovers Light Cycle Crusher, and then it feels like Honda can't do anything. And then then Honda discovers jumping forward, you know, without doing the splash. And it's such a weird matchup.
Ooh. Funky timing there. Okay, great block.
That was a great block.
Okay, if Comeback can get
Oh,
the
he's
ball,
dead.
he's gonna get a
Yep.
chance.
He's
Super
dead.
good conversion.
Wow.
He's super dead.
Arch villain.
Super dead.
Wasn't something that, like, I think that you would have expected, but it all just worked out. So
This matchup is.
well done to him.
I mean, this matchup is horrible for Dictator, but if you play it correctly, it's actually really good.
There's that
That
light
jab
cycle,
psycho.
yeah.
Yeah, really important.
A
Okay.
nice Ochio by Kyle right
Beats
there.
all of Honda's headbutts. And will beat his butt slam a lot too, so
A great hitbox on its way over.
has high priority.
Oh, okay, yeah. As the legend says.
Missed the Ochio right there.
Okay, Kyle looking for super. Here it
Oh,
comes.
wow.
Yep, he's out of there. Yeah, he's about to be dead.
Got him.
Oh, he missed the hands.
I mean, what was
Russian wrestling is always number one.
Wow, now Arch still
2020
gets a
bye,
full
guys.
comeback. I really
Yo,
thought it was just
yo,
me
Tiger Lily with the sub?
Yeah, I mean, he
Oh,
had
thank you so much, Tigress Lily. I appreciate you
maybe
greatly.
he was trying to do it with the heavy button, and he
Thank
just
you so
wasn't
much.
fast enough or something.
And welcome back again
Hard to say.
to the bestie.
But
Honda is just so boring to fight.
I really like the conversion by
Well,
the villain.
Dynamic-wise, you ain't wrong. That's the funny thing about it.
find out.
Top 8.
I just feel this is fun. This is me. I feel like where Honda shines
The previous rounds with
in his most dynamic matches would probably be like against Sim
So not come back.
and maybe against Got in a way.
Nice start in the second game here, looking a little more.
Every other matchup, like he beats non-fireball characters, so it's like clear as day with that.
It's a movement that's very much about movement. A matchup that's
You
very
didn't watch any of the top 8? All right, well, welcome. We're downright talking about it right now. He missed the unblockable slide setup.
In that corner now, so
I mean, it's not unblockable if you block it right, so it's all good.
have super.
But yeah, Honda, I mean,
try to gain it back.
not saying that he's a boring character, but you have to play him in a way that he is very like
There's that
one-dimensional. That's what I would say.
It's so weird. I don't know if Capcom did it on purpose, but like
Even as Geef and CPS1 is a slow match. Well, that match is all about positioning, bro. Because the speed in that game, I mean, obviously, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Geef, bro.
All right, focused.
People would say that he excels in a faster-paced game, like Super Turbo or so. I mean, I think he does well in the slower games. I just feel like
But yeah,
reacting-wise, it's just weird.
want to get caught by like
So
on the other side or maybe
reacting-wise in a slower game, it's weird. That's why I can't do CE Zangief, because he's just weird.
you can execute that.
Like, I feel like he's hella slow, and then, well, the whole thing is slow, of course, but yeah.
Do about it. So,
Yeah, he's got to hope for
Alright, that's a good headbutt by Kyle right there.
did meaty butt slam earlier.
Yeah.
Blow it up.
That's a good headbutt again.
Just a bad mix-up that you got to take.
Good reversal throw.
That's what you selected into. You selected into a character.
Yeah, that's a good
Don't get
Ochio.
super to get away from things.
yeah, and to be fair, I mean, it's kind of a fair weakness because this
I'm in,
character
yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Not as slow as new challengers.
There's not a lot of characters that are like all in.
You ain't wrong. I just feel like the problem is, I love new challengers. I'm gonna be real with you. I love new challengers. Oh, nice. That's tricky.
Fortress archetype too, as well.
I feel like new challengers is just like, bro, if they would allow the speed change, I think new challengers would be goated. Good stomp. Nice.
Chip.
Very difficult to get out of. Got to be reversal.
I can't play that one. Yeah.
All right. I wonder if even the light headbutt would have worked. Like does it start up and get stomped on from behind, right?
Yeah, I've seen that happen, and I've seen it all. Him also.
Nice
steal
jump
full-
jab.
Okay.
Just
yeah.
nothing.
That was early as hell, and he didn't punish the landing frames on that.
So, I like I'm throwing
Oh, snap. It's the champ.
a jab in between the jump strokes.
It's the champ. He's here.
Yeah. Timing, help your
The
timing.
champ is here.
With punish. Oh, wow.
Oh, he missed the final.
Yeah, the wall stick kind of messed it up. Uh-oh, this is a problem here. Smart.
Okay.
Going with the butt slam to catch
What's up, Snoopy?
Jump away from the command grab. You know.
I'm doing top 8.
It's very all or nothing.
When we get to your match, I would like for you to join comms so we can talk a little bit.
You can get the stun and the kill like right away.
It's just such a fascinating matchup to me because, you know, Honda is like the character of like lopsided matchups in both directions, and this one is a very interesting matchup for Honda.
Oh boy, that cross up could have been.
Yeah, that's a lot of chip.
Stun combo.
That is a lot of chip right there. Shit. That's a good jump jab right there. Nice.
Just like that.
Yeah, that he might be dead. Yeah, he's dead.
I imagine that was probably intended to be super. I'm not sure if he had charge, but that medium kick there looked like.
Yep, match point now for comeback.
Threatening to get into winners finals.
Oh, what's up, Motor City Fool?
Uh-oh.
Comeback was playing. Oh, he missed it. He missed the stand roundhouse, bro.
Gotta be careful now.
Oh, good reversal throw.
That maybe towards roundhouse might have been able to punish, you know?
I had the same thought.
I think right now Arch Villain is missing a lot of things that he would normally do.
The move with high priority again. 'cause
Exactly,
No
yeah.
hurt box.
I didn't know Arch played. You didn't know Arch played Dictator? Really?
No more moves.
Wow.
No hurt boxes. No
Yeah,
more
he plays a Dictator. He plays Dictator.
Well, gotta be the start. No, he's in the
I
corner.
would say he's definitely one of the best in the country,
Yeah, and
for
comeback
sure.
actually just
I
kinda
mean, you
backs
got
up,
like,
so,
if I were to tell you who's your top, I'd probably put like
Super more than many Honda.
tied for first would be Reno,
oh, he got in with the
Reno,
jump.
and oh, that's good. 1, 2,
One more.
stomp.
To which
Yeah, there we
side?
go.
Oh.
I would probably say like Reno and Riz is tied for first for sure.
Hard block.
And like Arch Villain comes afterwards.
It's really hard.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
Now, I mean, he could have survived.
It's an
it.
inside
He
joke.
was 0 vital, right? So he could have taken the chip. And I remember
How many inside jokes everybody got, bro? That's like that's kind of funny as heck.
It's a cross up and it's not. You actually just hold back the whole time. So
Oh.
that's a very fortunate situation for comeback kid. Comeback.
No claws. That is true. There's no claws in this top 8.
Ooh, nice.
I like how I love how hands. Yeah, I
Gone
mean,
for that butt slam there every single time, but I don't even think
could have Psycho out of there, but
blocked
not
it.
sure.
Yep, and on the way down,
Not sure.
chipped him to death.
That was that. Match point again.
Good reversal throw again.
Grab right there. To get out of that bad situation. Oh, it was close.
Oh my God.
There we go. Oh,
Good reversal throw again.
Because it looked like he hit the button, you know, while he was still boxing for the Oicho.
And there were close moments.
Oh, what a little
That was tricky.
Oh, he got away with the
No, he went for the throw. I knew it.
stored Oicho.
I knew it.
There it is. Yeah,
No
you
re-
guys have played
There
each
was
other
no
before.
there was no reason for him to try to get the throw, because I'm gonna tell you one thing about comeback. At all times, Ochio is on deck. At all times. Didn't Bonky win last year? No, he did not. It was Bonky and Climax. Climax won. Climax won. But yeah, at all times, Kyle will have Ochio on deck. There is no, he is not gonna like let that sucker go whatsoever. He has that on deck at all times. That's the one thing with Kyle that you have to understand. You can't play that dude in a close range with Honda, because that Ochio is just on deck at all times. All times. Yeah, he looks fed up. Well, this is like a Chicago kill right here, because this is like Chicago versus Philly, And Philadelphia came out on top right there.
Come back. 386 there. Like outside, like everyone.
All right, now we got Angel versus
The opposite
Chris G. And Min, with his glorious hair,
at
is still making sure things are set up.
Caliber 5. Justin, I've talked to him about this. At one point in time, some of the East Coast guys were like, "You'll
My match with Angel will still make my heart race.
He learned Tekken.
I agree.
He ended up winning one of the Evo Easts in Tekken 5.
It's pretty cool that Ultra Chen is commentating on this, to be honest with you. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, was it at that time? It was
Speaking
that?
of glorious hair, yeah, no, man, we could talk about mines all day.
I played, or I saw Justin
In fact, I just washed it,
when
so I feel pretty damn good right now. It feels so light at this point right now.
very possible that I'm wrong about that.
I retired from the game yesterday and cut mines off.
Yeah, very
All right, man, I'm going to have to unmod you for that point. I don't know what you were thinking,
players who have
but
had
that's
success in
wild. That is wild. How you just up and retire? That's crazy. I mean, I'm like, damn. That's kind of wild as hell, bro. But congrats.
And you know,
Had to be done.
real strong.
I'll be back.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, I feel you, man. I feel you. Good stuff, though. I'm happy for you.
In the staff room, one of the guys that the guy was talking to that was surprised.
Okay, so my guess is they're playing off the, well, not my guess. I know. These guys are playing off the Mister right now.
Apparently he owns all these cabins.
Does Chris use Old Got? Yes, he does.
Tell him the story.
I was telling at first that Chris G has basically,
Has always been the
I want to say he's one of those players that has the Justin Wong blueprint of every game. Except you know for a fact there are games that he definitely excels in, right?
sitting on the curb.
Like, Chris G excels in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because that man in that game is untouchable, bro.
Apparently her husband had it and he passed away or something.
He's untouchable, man. That man's untouchable.
Forever.
Too bad
Curb for the trash.
he's very untouchable.
And the trash man said they couldn't take
And then Justin Wong, you know, he totally excels in, like, you know, Third Strike
So it was just seen as she
and Ultra.
this guy walked
So does Chris G. He excels in Ultra Street Fighter 4 too. His Sakura was a friggin' menace, bro. Kind of crazy.
and he's like, tell you what, I'll take
Literally untouchable. Yeah, he's literally untouchable. Literally. Fucking Morgan is ridiculous. Oh, look, it's unessential. Wait, is that unessential? Bro, what the fuck happened to him? Holy shit, dude.
I know who that is.
Oh, nah, man. No. Nah, this can't be him, bro. No way. I know it's been years since I've seen Unessential since Canada Cup, but nah, this can't be him. I'm at a loss of words. What the fuck? Okay. Okay.
Out here. Yeah, they do have really strong scenes.
Okay. I'm at a loss of words, but okay.
Have for a long time.
And
I'm at a loss of words. Let me just skip over because they're still thinking, but goddamn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finals reset. Awesome.
who did the
Top
resetting?
8.
All right. It is Chun versus Old God.
I couldn't tell you.
Now, theory about this match. This match is not bad for Chun whatsoever.
So got Chris.
I feel like this match still favors Old God, but when Chun has stored super, God had to stop. He has to stop, you know, throwing fireballs.
If you can't beat Cable, you can't play, right? And
Yeah, he was trying to go for the throw, but that was a good DP by Chris G. Another good DP again.
weirdly enough, Chun-Li, you would think with a floaty jump would be bad, but she can actually fight him. So,
Definitely.
Yeah, she can fight him pretty good.
Yes.
This match is like 6'4".
She's got
God needs to pressure her early. No, I agree. I agree.
And it was a trade, but the damage just wasn't high enough on Sagat.
I agree. But like I said, Chris G just has...
I love his little like smirk that he's got on constantly.
Does Angel play online? I don't see them. No, they don't play online. I would say the only person that... I would probably say the only people who really would play online from Chicago like that would probably be like Zagrand or Marvel or...
Yeah, this is tough for
Once
Sagat.
upon a time, Butter Toast did play, but I don't know what happened. He kind of stopped. Arch Villain does play too at times. But Angel, rarely see him. Rarely see him online. Rarely see him.
On a low tiger shot, do the head stomp, and for some reason you can block it, even in a game with no trip guard. It's a lot of jank in these old games, man, but I love it.
Yeah.
It's my
Oh.
jank. It's my kind.
Yeah, eat the full damage and yeah, get the early stomp. Yeah,
Chun-Li has the,
get the early thing.
strong throw, not her heavy one, but the strong throw.
Yeah. And that's
I like the rush down strap because you're not gonna win the neutral against Old Got. No, so here's the funny thing. You're right. You're not gonna win the neutral with Old Got. But the thing is,
there were some jumps that
the thing is in this matchup, right? The thing is in this matchup, what Chun-Li really excels in is just the jump-ins. The jump-ins is all basically the ends and means with the jump-ins with Chun. In neutral, I feel like
I remember talking
Got has to kind of choose. Well, he can choose his fireballs pretty well, but the thing is,
ton of damage.
you can't
Hashtag.
I would say you can't throw fireballs all willy-nilly against Chun-Li.
Yeah, this character.
And what to Snoopy's point about applying pressure to Chun, he's absolutely right because in a way you don't want Chun to get started with her super because if she does, you can't
Right. It's always those
you can't super, you can't fireball. Your best bet is just to play the neutral with your buttons.
of course.
Stand fierce, stand round. Well, you can't stand roundhouse. Friggin' Chun-Li's jumping buttons are too friggin' good. So your go-to has to be DP. That's the other thing.
Oh, here he comes.
So
Maybe he had to run to
yeah.
the bathroom or something like that.
Angel's gonna say he's trying to play popcorn.
The bathroom.
All right, Jock the Goat. What's up, Jock Tioff? We're gonna talk about your match, my guy.
They just want to hear themselves talk.
You're gonna talk about your match, man.
All we're doing is
Thought we get the Avengers in here all assembled.
still think that
You know what I mean?
masterclass session of Jeremy and Ringe having to kill 30 minutes at Capcom Cup this year. Yeah,
That's the gig.
Yep.
It's easy in the good times. When everything's flowing.
When it's hype, yeah, it's
Easy,
like
man.
the easiest time.
Yep, but that's not always how it goes.
Yep, exactly. So, man.
What did I eat today?
Fortunately, I actually caught the dinner in the staff room today. So.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
I didn't get lunch.
Let's just skip. I don't know what they just.
Big nut guy.
You the scrubby play.
Yeah, I mean,
You ain't scrubby, my guy.
come over all the time.
You're
Yeah.
not scrubby.
I know you were a big nut.
I
guy.
know, man. That we
I'm gonna explain to you what I think we talked about before.
Here we go, Logan Arcade's
it
Angel.
grew out of lots of different conversations.
And I guess Chris is sponsored now, huh? So he's got the Oni seed right there, Ornick. I'm not sure what it is, but he's been doing really well in Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Yeah, man.
So
Who's the Faye player who did Chicago? Oh, you mean Jiggly Norris?
why he's made it out here. Sponsor flew him out here and such.
Jiggly Norris. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't make it. That man's focusing on life right now, bro.
Not the best character.
Hella happy for him.
He is
Oh!
Walk up throw. He tried the gimmick.
Just missed it. Maybe
Try
if
the
we
gimmick.
had Laura
Isn't
Stevens,
Jiggly retired?
it would've worked out.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. He's kind of retired.
The wrong brand.
I got to imagine, if you had a hit.
He's retired. No, trust me, he's retired. I talk with him almost every other day, and he's kind of retired, bro.
Screen, and importantly,
That man is focusing on life
he had some really
and
important
playing a lot of Xbox games. Ouch.
Landing frames. Oh,
And the Tick 360 setup from Chun-Li
fall apart fast.
kind of makes sense.
that's what these old games are all about, man.
Yeah, he's very. Didn't he have a kid? No, he doesn't have a kid. Wait, if he had a kid,
interactions and you died.
nah, I highly doubt he has a kid. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. If he did,
Forward a little bit there.
that's shit. That's be congratulations, of course.
In the last couple rounds, the block was there this
All right,
time.
that was a good jump back.
Hated after that.
Good
They
DP
shot
right
it.
there.
Maybe try to bait something out of Chris. Recovered in time, but of course it's old Sagat.
Yeah. And again, though, importantly, he had that DP.
Yeah. The weirdest thing about it is, even in Super, Sagat's recovery wasn't this fast.
Yeah.
It's faster in old Sagat than it is in Super. So it feels like a bug or something.
good chip. And nothing else. Oh,
Yeah, that was a bait.
for the button,
That was
for
good
the
bait.
walk up or
That
whatever
was such a
it
good bait.
And none of that.
Such a
came.
good bait.
Angel was patient and got the reward.
I like the smile on his face. He's like,
I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Coming.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. If he did, shit, that's awesome.
But that was certainly closer for Chris. He had more moments when he looked in control.
Right.
Where his anti-airs were there, his zoning was there. He moved forward, which you have to do. You can't just
All right,
get
nice stand medium kick though. That's a deep. That's a good DP.
See how much damage that does when he lands it. Oh my goodness. And the timing of Angel doing the down forward heavy kick over the Tiger shot has been really good. You want to do it so you land just past it to give Sagat as little time to take.
You know what's crazy? Despite the deficit, Chris G is actually playing pretty good. He is actually playing very good.
Oh, dude,
That's a good
that's
block.
planning for a second.
Stop.
Wow, that was an interesting
Of course, he tried to go for the throw.
great reversal by Chris G there.
Yeah, there we go. Good stand roundhouse. That was clean.
Easy on
That was clean. That was very clean.
but it almost like
Very
came
clean.
after the forward kick like disappeared,
Ooh,
you know?
what he got? Does he got it? Oh, got the 4-piece. That's the ultra combo setup right there.
little cage by him.
That's the ultra combo setup right there. That was clean.
Off to the right spot and got it.
The ultra combo. That's what I should say.
With a perfect
Just like that. Yeah, just like that. That was good. That was clean. Very clean.
start, Skippy.
It's too smooth. It's too smooth. Back to the good old US of A where everybody wears regulation Air Force outfits.
Ooh, okay, just trading, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that folks were not dressed like that in 1994 in the Air Force. But they probably did have boomboxes like that.
Oh,
Alright, that's good fireball. What's next?
okay, boombox, I'm sure.
That, I don't even know what the heck that was, but that it worked.
I mean, not that I'm opposed to
I don't even know what that was, but it worked.
Oh, you're
Glad I didn't have to play this one.
okay, fair enough.
By the time I was into music, it was the next step.
That was a good trade. Damn, that's a lot of damage for a trade, though.
Great jump timing. Oh, he wanted grab.
Yeah, he was
Chris
going
got there
for it.
first. Woo! Angel trying to navigate this. Yep, slowly getting the corner.
I see him back off a little bit there because sometimes, yeah, when you get in, it's still an awkward situation, and it's better to reset the situation by going back like that.
Yep.
And you know, I have not seen Angel try to do the light flash
Again, I don't know why he does. I don't know why he keeps. I mean, wow. Okay, whatever. 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 I'm not even gonna discuss it. Whatever. Whatever. That's all I would just say. Whatever. I'm not even gonna discuss that. Just whatever. To be fair, I thought that was like, you know, why is he? It's like to myself, why is he consistently just going for the grab like that? Like, is he still like trying to test his DP reactions or something? Like, I mean, I guess, but that's a whatever. Oh man, it is you guys up next. Hey, Snoopy, join the call, please, if you get a chance. I mean, I'm in not the call, but the the hangout room. That's what I should say.
Hello, hello.
Hey, what's happening, champ?
What's up?
Not much. How are you doing? You guys can hear him. Just go ahead and keep talking. Just want to make sure I have it right.
Snoopy Global coming at you live.
Oh, that's your intro. I forgot about that.
I don't know what to say.
I mean, you have plenty to say. I mean, you have plenty to say. But first off, once again, congratulations once again, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, I always knew you had it in you, and like I said, for me personally, I'm very proud that you did win. I know. Before I even jump ahead in terms of things, I want you to tell me what was going through your mind in this top 8 in the begin with. That's what I wanted to know.
Oh man. I think the craziest thing was pools weren't streamed at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my last match in pools, well, not the last one, but I had to go against Miguel on winner side, and our match came down to final game, final round. And I, so of course I wanted the run back, like I was thinking about that the whole time.
Right.
But I think to get out of pools, I had to play unessential. So there's just millions of chunks. I mean, and I think, yeah, so I was thinking about that a lot. And then I think the way that Jack introduced himself to me, he said, he was like, congratulations on your at least 7th place finish. Because he knew we would have to play each other. So I'm like, I don't know. He was like, aren't you had to play Jack, right? And I was like, that's you. So he was already just like hyping me up so much, But yeah, going into this match, we had played a lot online too for practice. So yeah, I'm like pretty comfortable in it, but that's the thing is in a tournament, like anything can happen, So just trying to like get used to being on stage and yeah, the whole atmosphere and everything. But yeah, it's
Can I just say? Can I just say this? I'm not used to really seeing your face like this. When you when you usually stream, your face is more like straight and it's like hella long. You know what I'm saying?
I'll have like some filters on.
Yeah, so I'm like, this is no filter Snoopy. I'm like, what the hell is this? Like this is like this is weird. And I'm like, oh,
for sure.
I'm like, okay. This is something I have to get used to. And then at the same time, truth be told, at the last combo breaker you was in, the other part is I couldn't, like going back to it again, couldn't really see your face. You had a mask on the last time. I believe you were.
Yeah.
I believe you were playing like the flu. You had like the flu game the last time. Now the fact that I'm seeing full face, little beard and everything like that, I'm like, oh, okay. This man.
All the other other tournaments I've been to in person, where you still had to wear a mask. So I was considering. I was like, should I wear like some weird Yoshi mask or something crazy, just to keep my anonymity, but nah, whatever.
Oh man. Well, the fact that you went natural, I'm like, okay. I respect it. I definitely respect it. I like it. Now, tell me this, right? Now, so continuing this match with you and Jokyov, you did say about, you both play this matchup a lot, pretty much, and a lot of practice that goes into it, right? So, can you tell me, in your own opinion, like, what is this matchup like to you? To be honest with you,
like matchup chart, I would say.
No. Forget the matchup chart. Forget the matchup chart. I'm asking you. I'm asking you as a Chun main of yourself. I want you to tell me what do you feel? How do you feel about this matchup? That's what I want to know.
I feel that it's really bad for Cammy. To be straightforward, I think there's she just has to rely on gimmicks, right? Mm-hmm. Like if you're playing solid, then she can't get in, right?
Right.
Basically, the things that I'm looking for, which I didn't do very well in our match, was jabbing the hooligan,
Right.
And I think one thing that can really turn it is if you're able to anti-air the jump-ins with a crouching medium kick.
Right.
Because a lot of, I don't know, it doesn't always happen because it's like the timing's kind of weird,
You're right. Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
But if you can get that consistently, then Cammy can't even try to jump in, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that can really turn it, because if she's jumping in and you don't get any damage, like she just blocks that, then she still has a chance. You know, she has a bunch of chances.
Right.
But if you're hitting that like a trip guard, then it's just like extra damage every single jump in. So yeah, it's pretty rough. But again, like I don't know. You haven't played it yet, right?
Played what?
The match. I paused the stream.
No, well, I'm still playing the match of you and Jokhtioff right now. But
Oh, you are?
Yeah, yeah. We were just talking over it at this point. You know, we were just talking over it, and the fact that you explained about trying to when Cammy jumps in,
Oh,
you try to
let me play it, and then I guess I can mute the stream.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
like, how you explain in terms of, when Cammy jumps in and you do crouching medium kick, like you
Yeah.
did in this match, you did display it a few times. So
Yeah, I wasn't even watching. I didn't want the echo and everything.
no, that's understandable, but I'm just saying though, like it's pretty
Yeah.
impressive. Oh my God, where is that DP? But I give I give a lot of credit to
Oh man,
Jokhtioff,
I
right?
hate missing that punish there.
Oh man, it's pretty. Oh, nice super. I
You
give,
see those mix-ups he was doing with the hooligan though?
that's what I was getting to. The thing with Jokhtioff is his hooligan mix-ups is like, bro, it has me fuming on my
Yeah.
screen when I get hit by it.
The
Because
short
I'm like,
hooligan
what?
on the
I'm like,
wake up?
I'm like looking at it. I'm like, what in the hell am I getting hit with? And I'm like,
Right.
sometimes it's like I see it. It's like I see it coming, but then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This man landed in front of me. No, there's times he lands behind me, and I still get
Yeah.
clipped. And I'm looking at
It's
this.
like-
I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, what is going on here?
It's like you're running bear grab.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, it's coming though. It's coming. There's one direction where it's
Yeah,
gonna
but
come from.
still-
That's the
oh,
thing.
sure. Yeah.
It's
It's one of those things where you just freeze up though. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like there.
Yeah, it's like sometimes like it's like, damn man, like where am I getting hit by?
Right.
And
Right.
I don't say I don't get frustrated with Jokhtioff, but I mean that matchup is ass anyway. So it's like,
Yeah.
to be fair, I there is no reason in that matchup for Chun to do not Chun, for Cammy to do hooligans against Skeef. It's just when I get hit by it, I'm like, bro, what is that? You know what I'm saying? It's just weird as hell.
Yeah. Right.
But I give,
right.
like I said, I give respect to his dues for that part. So I am like very grateful to get hit by them, because afterwards I don't get hit by them again. But I'm just still saying though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's kind of it's a little messed up, but that's kind of how I feel about doing neck breaker against people. I'm like, I'm just giving you more chances to figure it out.
It's it's true, but I think the way how you do your neck breakers is like, it's stupid deep, dude. Like it's like, for some reason
Yeah.
it's like you give the chance, but you don't give the chance. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Sure.
they're gonna have to hold that block, and then what mix up comes with it. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you if
Yeah.
you want to block it or not. So it's completely understandable. So
Right.
that's why I said I understand when you say like, yeah, you give them chances, but it's like, bro, at the same time, you don't really even get the chances. You still gotta help. You're gonna
Yeah.
have to hold the block at the end of the day. So what is
Yeah.
that?
No, it depends on how I'm feeling, I guess.
Or how you feeling?
Yeah, if you want to continue the neck breaker string, or you just want to,
All
because
right.
it's just gross sometimes, you know.
I mean, sometimes. I mean, most times. Most times it's friggin' gross anyway. So it's like, it's completely honest with you. But
Or-
good job winning in that matchup. So now here we got like now we got like Climax versus Bonky, a rematch of last year's Frosty Fausting, which, I mean, to be fair, this matchup is kind of ass anyway. But
Well, it surprised me that Bonky went Honda actually.
yeah, I feel like he went. I think he went for that is because maybe the match. Oh, well, not maybe. The matchup isn't as bad with
Yeah.
Honda Boxer. That's the thing. It's not as bad as with Honda Boxer. Honda. I mean, Boxer Blanca is just that matchup is
Yeah.
just atrocious. And like I said before, there's only few people that has really mastered the matchup outside of Japan. And it's very rare to see it. But with
You
Honda,
have
yeah,
to
it's
have
kind of
like a perfect reversal throw with Blanca to really for any match, I think.
see you later, Motor City Fool. Thank you for joining, man. But yeah, I completely agree with you though. I do.
Yeah.
I
It's
completely.
I mean, I've seen Promo and Super V play a little bit and it's still terrible, you know.
Yeah, it's still a terrible ass matchup though. But honestly, it's like it's one of those. It's like I like what I see. Like it feels like when you see Bonky how he plays with Honda, it's like you make it
Yeah,
seem like he is
he's looked
not. He is
good.
not. Oh my God, he got the hit. Yeah, you should have did like medium butt slam for that one. But no, it seems like when you kind of look at a person play like another sub character, and he plays it really well, it's like
Hmm.
you make it seem like it's like, oh, well, this guy is not really a Honda main, but he kind of plays like one, and it's like he plays pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, look at those fierce hands come out like
Yeah, it's impressive. Like I like it. Like I like it. Like it's pretty damn good. Oh yeah, he couldn't do nothing about that one. He could not really do
oh,
anything about
yeah,
that.
that's super.
Yeah, green tea. I mean, what about green tea, Darkness?
Oh, I think Green Tea was supposed to be there, but I didn't see him in the ST bracket.
No, he was there. Just he was focusing more on he was focusing more on Fatal Fury. That was for sure. So
Didn't that game? I didn't know anything about that game, honestly, but didn't it have like a huge prize pool?
oh, it did. It does. It does. It got like
Yeah,
a 1.5 mil, but you have to
that's
qualify.
in.
You have to qualify,
Oh,
and
this
that's
was the qualifier for it.
yeah. It's
I
insane.
see.
It's insane too because it's more than Street Fighter 6 what they did last year for it. So
Yeah,
it's pretty damn awesome to be honest with you.
yeah. You know, I was talking to my mom yesterday, and he was like, "Why don't you play one of those games where you can make some money?" I was like, "Yeah, who knows? We'll see."
Well, that's pretty awesome that your mom's very supportive. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't really get it, but she's just, she's excited.
that's awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
it's always good. Oh my god, I don't even know what he pressed there, but no, it's always good when you have parents support. Mine came around like
Hmm.
stupid years later. Like
Oh, okay.
we're talking like past past my past my late 20s. They began to accept it before.
Yeah.
When I was like going out to tournaments, they like my mom hated that shit. Like she hated that stuff.
Yeah.
She hated it because it's more because of like I'm just going for video games. I like playing video games, but she's like thinking I'm too sheltered with that. But I'm like, keeps me out of trouble. That's the thing.
Well, I mean, and gaming is way more like mainstream than ever now, you know. Like
Hmm.
you see like memes of people playing Fortnite on their phone as they go to sleep and like I don't know.
Yeah. That is true.
This match, they're just like blogging it out.
Constantly stabbing in and
You know the thing. This is how Climax plays.
Yeah.
This man is, for years, definitely one of the more or less, like, most aggressive boxer.
He's
in the
aggressive
US.
as hell.
Like, he's super aggressive. But you know what the
Right.
thing is? People would think that his boxer style shouldn't work.
boxer in winners final.
It does work. That's the funny thing about it. It does work. And he makes it. And the crazy thing is, he makes it work too. So, I mean, given that what he does, it's like, yeah, he's pretty damn dope, bro. Pretty dope.
It's one of those things where you never think he's actually gonna do it, and then he does, and it works. Yeah.
That's that ignorant boxer play. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay, so here's your match against Archvillain. Now,
Yeah.
now, given this, right? I feel like this is me. When I was watching this match, right? When I was watching this
Man,
match,
That air throw.
when I was watching this match, I said to myself, this match comes down to experience versus, I want to say like I want to say experience versus the unknown, right?
Yeah.
Because part of me feels that, like I said, part of me feels the advantage you have is that you have the unknown, because I don't think Archvillain really played you like that, right?
hmm
Then you have the experience because Archvillain plays Miguel a lot. So it's like one of those
Sure.
things that it's like, I feel like, do I give the edge to Archvillain or do I give the edge to you? Now, personally, I was
Right.
pretty torn because I had no idea. So I just watched on, basically. But tell me, what did you feel going into this match?
Yeah, like, well, that's the thing too. I mean, everyone has their own play style, right? So,
Yep.
I've played against Crazy Ito and as well as like Reno and stuff online. So I think, well, and also just in general, I'm like, I have to play super careful because can get TOD'd, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, every game I'm gonna jump back, gonna be defensive. But if I lose the life lead too, then like it's hard to approach Dictator. And that's something that Reno's really good at. So that first round I was walking up and doing just like a neutral jump. I did it again right there just to try and like bait something out.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I mean, Archvillain has gotten really close to winning tournaments and stuff. So it's like, yeah, I know he's no scrub, you know.
He's
But yeah,
definitely not. He's definitely not a scrub. Yeah,
Right. I mean,
man-
no one there was, you know. But and I know I told you too, like every single match was scary, right?
Yeah, you did tell me like every match was definitely scary. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Like, I feel like it's like I said, you're just facing the unknown with these. So I completely understand. And every match would be scary as heck. So you have the right idea for you to just play very carefully. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, and that's something that's like different with online and offline. It's like online you can always run it back, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're playing first to fives, you're down a couple games, it's whatever. But then I'm like, shit, I'm on loser side, so I mean, I always play kind of defensive, right?
Yeah, you do. Like what I'm seeing now is virtually the exact same way that you're playing on Fightcade. It's just
Yeah.
that the difference is you have adjusted your oh, what a stop. You you adjusted your style basically to you've adjusted your style basically to offline speed. So
Yeah.
I feel like there was no big difference in terms of what I see different in terms of your play style. So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Very, very famous Ryu overhead.
Funny right there too. I was like trying to figure out if I want to just look at like dare straight into the camera and start acting crazy, you know. It's weird, like the setup. They had them right on top of the TVs, the monitors. So they're just like, you just got a camera staring straight at you.
I know. Hey, Guile goes ooh ah. Oh, what a name! I love that name. What's up? Oh yeah, that was it. That was the next question I was gonna ask you. What were the monitors they had you play on? Because I know you guys are playing on the Mister, but
Yeah,
what monitors they had you playing on?
it was. I think you remember that first Frosty that I went to where we met.
Yeah.
It was like the first offline one, I think, after or during COVID. It was those same ones. I forget the
Oh,
guy's
those
name,
monitors. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
but he like brings them every year.
Ah, interesting.
They got a bunch of stickers on the side and everything.
Yeah, no, I remember those monitors. Damn, that's what they were using? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
She hasn't really, yeah. That's actually
But it was a single monitor or was it a dual setup?
No, I mean it was two, but
Okay, so it
we
was a
were
dual
probably
setup.
like 6 feet apart on stage, right?
The COVID standard.
Yeah. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, totally.
Oh man. Okay, that does make sense then. But yeah, it was Hadouken. It was the PVMs. That's right. Damn, what? This man stole. Look at this. Look at
Oh
this thing
God.
now. This man.
I looked at Arch Villain afterward, like that throw was ridiculous.
This man stole it, bro. Come on, look at this. Like what?
Yeah. Ooh.
That's so stupid.
I mean, even I, a Chun player, can recognize that, but it's probably because I got hit by that so many times during top 8.
Yeah.
there you go. Yep.
Well, out goes Arch.
Global moves on.
And then now you have, let's see, now you have Chris G and Climax, which another great matchup. It's one of those matchups that I feel like once again with Boxer Old got
For Bison. Once he does, the matchup changes big.
Old got when Boxer gets super, you stop. And I kind of explained the exact same thing with Chun. If you play Chun Old got, if she has super, you kind of have to just stop fireballing for sure.
Yeah.
So, and I said about with Chris G, I say Chris G is one of those players that I feel like he's one of those players that has the Justin Wong mainframe because he enters so much games and he's like
Yeah.
proficiently really good. Like really good at the games.
Yeah, he's a skilled player for sure, but I mean, I don't know too much about him, but I think he just doesn't play ST like that anymore, you know?
No, he doesn't. He does
But
he
I
does
don't-
not. He does not. He does not.
I don't completely remember this match, but I believe Climax kind of destroys him.
Oh yeah. We're watching it right now, so I
Yeah.
just feel. I think we feel like I think the one thing where like oh man, I think the one thing that with Chris G is like if he would have learned
Yeah, that
if he
super.
learns the matchups, I think he would be more dangerous. That's for sure.
Right.
I think he would be more dangerous. I think he's just going, like, he's playing very, very fundamentally sound with Old God. Which, like I said, you know, if you have really strong fundamentals, playing Old
Yeah.
God is like, you know, it's a breeze. Honestly, like you can
Sure.
get carried by, you can get carried with fundamentals, which is awesome. But when it comes to matchups, bro, it's kind of hard to deal with. That's the thing. Like, kind of have to know the ins and out, and like super like those. I call it
Yeah.
the boxer special, where you can just basically super at the last minute seeing that fireball. It's just ridiculous.
IMAX was hitting that like every time.
Hey, thanks for that, BG. It's up to you as well. We are talking with we're talking with the combo breaker champ of 2025.
Oh, no spoilers.
Oh yeah, I fucked up. Sorry. We're just I mean, everybody knows anyway, so that's the thing. Everyone knows anyway, so it doesn't really matter at this point. But does old Sag even have bad matchups?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he does. He loses to Claw. He loses to Sim.
That's easier said than done in this game.
I think this matchup, Boxer got is to me personally, I think it's even. I think it's really even. So
Yeah, like Boxer and Chun are pretty even.
Yeah.
As well.
yeah, like it's pretty even. Like Got is like considered. I would say old Got is like considered one of those characters. He's like the scrub killer. That's what it is. Like you have an old Got, you're expected to beat people who's like pretty much like beginner, intermediate, some advanced. When the stage is higher, when you get to the expert and then the grandmaster level, no way, bro. It's hard. It's hard, bro.
I mean, the thing is though, he just does
All right,
so
Dr.
much
Off.
damage.
See you later,
too.
buddy.
Oh, later, Jack.
Wait, say that again?
I guess the thing with God is he just does so much damage though. And I guess that's ST in general. Is I feel like you can never count anyone out, you know? Especially old God.
Played so well throughout that set. Great reactions with Super. Did an awesome job at playing the little mini game of building Super in the first place. Great pressure up close. Yeah, all the stuff was there.
Dude, he did point blank headbutt, and Christie went crouching strong and just couldn't punish him.
I stun too. Like when H0 just jumps at you.
No doubt about
You
it.
know?
That means that Climax will play against Snoopy Global in the semis.
Okay.
And we still have winners final.
5-5.
Hard 5-5.
Oh man.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
8-0, man. Shout out to 8-0.
Honda?
It's got some goddamn minutes for sure. But yeah.
Yeah, I think more people should play him like that. Just kind of.
Oh,
Could
to
use
just
that
understand,
jump around
to understand. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Trust me, I do. All right, so now we got like comeback Kyle versus Angel, where. Hold on a sec. What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
You know.
What the
I
hell
saw
is that? What the hell is that?
I saw that and I was like, Angel is gonna try and say that was intentional. You know.
There is no way this was intentional. No goddamn way.
I know.
There's no way this is intentional. Like,
I
what
was
is
like,
that?
I know he's gonna say it.
This. Oh man, you know what? There's an old saying: if it works, it works, and then you just move on.
Right.
So I would just say, I'm gonna move on. That's all I would just say. That was so dumb, but okay, I respect it. That's all I'm gonna just say. I wholeheartedly respect it, Miguel. That's what I'm gonna say.
That's not something you can like try and recreate, you know.
I know. You can't recreate that because that has to be stupid situational. And it's one of those fucking things that does happen, but jeez, man.
Right.
But I tell you, what? Oh well. actually, since we're talking about Chun and Honda, explain to me this matchup because I know you've played like a lot of Hondas during your continuing your tenure at this point. What is this matchup like to you anyway?
Yeah. I mean, in general, it should be really straightforward, right? Like just keep Honda out.
Yeah.
But there's just always, yeah, there's things you have to look for. There's different anti-airs you have to use. I mean, and that's every match, but especially with Honda. I think, and then I'm thinking about against comeback too. He he was like, I thought that I had discovered something where I had like the right spacing to use sweep against Honda's jump ins,
Right.
but that wasn't working against comeback at all, you know.
Right.
Um, and I realized like against him, I had to be a lot more jumpy, you know. Um, and it's kind of what you were saying about against Archvillain, how like he has experience against Miguel, but I have experience against like different players, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so I think you have to like, or, I don't know. I know you were just asking about Honda, but I'm just ranting now.
Oh no. This is good. This is good. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is good because
But it,
I feel like you made a good point in terms of the experience part. I feel like you said. I think what stands out to me, and this is the part that I was gonna ask though. Now, against other Hondas, I know you're like really grounded, but
yeah.
what made you be more jumpy against Kyle? That's the part I don't understand though.
Sure. I think I probably remembered it was working for Angel. You know,
Right.
like I was lucky to see this beforehand. And then just when it's like that thing, you have something set in your head of like, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what's worked for me in the past. And then when it's not working, you have to try something else.
Right.
And I mean, that's just what it comes down to.
I see.
But yeah, and it's like, like, and for a Honda match in general, it's kind of like you think it should be such a straightforward plan, but that just kind of shows to you that like there is some nuance to it.
Right.
know?
Right. No, I understand.
Like he has different ways of getting in, things you have to look for, but
I
it should be like it should be more direct or more obvious.
right.
Yes.
I understand, and that is important because, and this is why I was telling you before, right? Let's forget about the matchup charts because
Yeah, right.
matchup charts can tell you in terms of what the matchup is supposed to be, but there's more of a different end towards it when you play against the player. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because the player can make the matchup more. The player can make the matchup a lot different. So
sure.
that's why I feel like a lot of folks would be like a good example. Like if they would face me, a lot of folks would say, "Hey,
Yeah,
I make what seems to be a 7-3 matchup turn into a 5-5 matchup, right?" And that's
right,
because
right.
I just use all my options. Or when they face you, they face the exact same thing. They'll be like, "Oh, when I face Snoopy, this man makes this matchup feels 8-2 for some damn reason," and it's kind of weird.
Right.
But I completely understand. With the matchup charts. I just feel like
How'd I get hit by that super? Wasn't that nuts?
I was gonna ask, did you press a button in that
I don't.
scenario?
I don't think I did. Like I wasn't trying to reversal soup or anything. I think I just got hit on the landing somehow.
Yeah, because you did. It looked like right here. Let me play this in like slow motion.
Yeah.
Right. Let me play this in
Oh,
slow motion.
maybe I did press a jab or something.
Right. So it looked like you pressed the yeah, you did. You pressed something on the way down. Looked like that's jump jab or jump medium punch you did.
Well, the medium punch I thought would be safe, but it looks like that landing frame is what hit me.
Yeah,
Because then she's grounded the whole time.
right. So we just see the jump in, just like jump medium kick, to Kikoken. Got hit with the Kikoken again because Climax does Climax things. You know, he's gonna get super. And
But I know
Yeah,
he's just gonna
yeah,
throw
there
a
it
super
is.
out too, though.
there
It
it is.
just it never hits like that. It's kind of nuts.
There it is. You see these Chun-Li eyes right here, folks? That's like that. These eyes are like, yo, I'm guaranteed I'm guaranteed to be safe.
Exactly.
And then look at that. You just see a fist in the face, right?
Look at my reaction afterwards.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this reaction. He's like, "What?" Yeah, there it is. He's like, "What?"
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
man.
see it. You,
You
can,
can
see
see
it in
it.
slow mo.
You can see it in slow mo. He's like, "What?" And then and then continue the matchup from there. Oh man. I gotta put something on my list. Gotta get a Zoom caption on reactions. That is so good. That is so good.
Yeah,
My
there was
goodness.
a lot of that during this top 8.
Oh, believe it.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So talk to me about this matchup, Boxer Chun. Now, I'm gonna just say this. Universally, everybody says that Chun Boxer is like 6'4", Chun close to 7'3".
Yeah.
How do you feel about this matchup?
Yeah, I think 6'4" is probably accurate. The thing is that Chun obviously, Chun wins it, but it's not in the way that people think she does, you know?
Right.
Like, because I listened to the James Chen and Ultra David commentary, and they were talking about legs a lot, right?
Right.
And like, I think that's kind of the go-to is she can just mash legs. And yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes you do it, but I feel like that's not the safe way to play it because some people can just get through it. Like, I don't know the specifics really, but if you do, but I think it's a level 2 tap will like always get through. Um, so it doesn't seem safe to me to just mash like that, right?
Tap? That's a good question. You know, there is a boxer main in this chat that could really answer that actually.
Yeah,
Because
Hadouken.
I don't know the specifics about this as well, but I think Hadouken Barra can answer that. Like Hadouken. Quick question: to counter legs, you can use tap two. Is tap two can go through legs like that, or does it trade? Because I know tap one it trades. I know that for sure.
F1 usually trades. I think it's like a 2.
It's like two or three or something like that. But
And yeah, the spacing has to be right as well.
it has to
But
be precise, I guess. Right.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
I guess that's kind of, again, it's just one of those things. It's like you think it should work like this, but in practice, there's more going on. But like, yeah, the big things I look for is I've tried to get better at using the up kick on tap, because then you get the knockdown, which is like always great against boxer.
I see. I
But
see.
man, do you see those trades? They just look,
Yeah, those trades are.
nasty.
That's what I'm saying. Those trades are brutal, bro.
yeah.
And
And
those,
I will say offline, I did find it a little bit easier to react to which rush he's doing, you know?
right.
Because you either sweep it for the straight rush or just a far medium kick for everything else.
So, I said that exact same thing. It's so much,
Yeah.
and I say it like this with Boxer. Online, people would say this. Boxer is, well, in terms of his rush, you can't react to it. Offline, you totally can, honestly. I feel
Yeah.
like just like you said, offline you can easily scope out what rush is you gonna see. It's just online. This man get that Sonic the Hedgehog buff. To be honest with you, and
Yeah.
it's kind of It's crazy. But to be fair, and this is how I see it. And a good point that Reno said this when afterwards when he won Evo, is that the thing is with online versus offline is like with online you kind of get your practice in, and offline you just kind of slow down everything that you do because
Yeah,
it's actually slower. That's the funny thing
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, I feel the same way. Like when I play offline, it always feels slower.
Yeah,
Um, but there's definitely things that like don't aren't like perfect. Like my reversals are
Yeah.
always a little off. Um, and that's when I'm really impressed with like yeah, just more offline players or people that don't play on Fightcade. They just have really great reversals.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Offline reversals are a chef kiss, honestly.
right.
Offline reversals are totally chef kiss because to be honest with you, it's like it's like you mastered the timing of when the offline your offline reversal is supposed to click, when you're supposed to use it and everything. It's just
Yeah.
online, bro. Online is like a hit and miss with that shit. To be honest with you, it's like, ooh,
Yeah, right. Oh
yeah.
God, that Ochio.
Yeah, the one thing about Comeback Kyle is he does not have combos like that. That's the thing. He really
And he
doesn't.
doesn't need it.
He doesn't need. Yeah, I know. That's the thing I keep telling people about Comeback Kyle, bro. Everybody says that the way I said before, like how he consistently gets online. Not online. He consistently gets like top 8 in a lot of tournaments and everything. And if people be like, yeah, this man, plays and everything like that. I'm being honest with people. He does not play. That man
Yeah.
he does not play. He does not practice. That man is ooh. And
That
yeah,
little shimmy.
yeah, this little shimmy. It's funny with shimmies in this game. It's like majority of these shimmies come from like modern tactics. That's the funny thing
Yeah.
about that. Like there's a
For
lot
sure.
of modern tactics that comes into ST, which kind of evolve. I feel like it evolved the landscapes of playing footsies. That's the funny thing about it.
Yeah, yeah. I never thought about that. It's
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Yeah. So I would say like there's a lot of modern ideas that gets added into your set play, and it works out. Like shimmy is one of them. It's pretty
Yeah.
straightforward. Another
Yeah,
tactic.
you kind of do that a lot actually with your Geef.
Yeah.
Like you'll shimmy just out of range with the lariat, and then like I like whiff a sweep, and then I'm knocked down or something.
Yeah, I love it because to be honest with you, let's be real. I'd be a sitting duck with that stuff, bro. I'd be a sitting duck sometimes with Lariat, but you have to understand in terms of how and when to use Lariat at times because at the same time, sure, depends on the matchup, and it also depends on the player because I like to personally see what's your go-to button in terms of punishing it as well. So in terms of having that kind of knowledge is like I tend to just like to shimmy a lot. Oh, you're in the
Yeah.
shower. What's up, man? Oh, nice butt slam. So we were asking, right, Hadouken, like in the Chun Boxer matchup, which tap kind of goes through legs? Is it tap 2 or is it tap 2 and above, or is it just like a spacing thing? That's what we were asking.
We had someone confirm that it has always
By the way,
Yeah, I
by
feel
the
like
By the way,
Normally a
Snoopy,
two.
here's another question I have to ask. So there's a lot of times that you get the
Oh my God. Yes.
there's a lot of times you get super like that, right? Why don't you
Uh-huh.
go for? I mean, the only person who I see does this successfully as Chun would be Technical Monkey. Is that
Okay.
when you get the super on the like if the opponent jumps in and you get
Mhm.
the super, why do you do up kicks afterwards?
It's like different for every character. I guess I think against Honda and Ryu, you can normally get it,
Right.
but it's something that I miss a lot. You know, like that when you get the one hit from the super. You mean?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I honestly don't know like who it works on and who it doesn't. So I feel like it's it's just safer to not do it. Yeah.
I got you. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. Nah, I don't blame you. To be honest with you, I don't blame you. There's something to not try if you're not confident in it at all. So that's
Right.
understandable. Okay.
Like the other thing I would have done more in this match would be against Honda jump-ins is the Kara up kick.
Yeah.
But again, that's something that I haven't like perfected, you
Mm.
know. So I'm just kind of uh like I'm not gonna go for that if I don't think it's gonna work or I'm
Right.
not consistent.
Right. I got you. I got you.
That is something I should practice though. Technical Monkey's really good at that.
Yeah. Hate that man with that, but it works.
Yeah.
but
Does it work on Give?
oh, it does. He does it.
Okay.
He does it to me all the time. Trust me. He
Gotcha.
does it to me all the time. That's where I would say honestly, that is majority where of the that's majority where of the Chun practice I get from.
Yeah.
Besides you, I would say like between it's funny like Technical Monkey plays a really Auto Chun style of Chun
Yeah.
Li. And it's funny because I feel like with you play more of a sail type of Chun, and it's pretty impressive to be honest with you. And you know,
Thanks.
there's a
Yeah.
big difference between the two,
We're
because with
totally opposite in play style, I
yeah,
think.
oh yeah, totally. Because like I
Yeah.
said, with Technical Monkey, he's more aggressive with his buttons,
Yeah.
but he has the tech. Well, that's where the name comes from. He has the
Right.
tech, and yours is like I said, it's more of a. I feel like you're more of a passive, like
Yeah.
really passive style Chun, which it works. That's the funny thing about it.
Yeah.
It really works.
I think that it's like, oh man. This just watching this match now, I'm like, it it was a little sloppy, it felt like, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it was
Like,
sloppy, but I see what you mean. I see what you mean in terms of why you were more jumpy with him because
yeah.
Kyle's jump-ins is like it's actually pretty damn good. Not gonna lie to you, it's like really good. Oh my
But
god,
like,
with the 360 right there, well
oh
done.
man. Yeah, that's it. See, like I should not be getting those throws against Honda and like yeah, it just I was I was like, man, that barely worked out, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so now we're in grand finals.
Starting off with some stick
Oh,
issues.
I know. We're gonna talk about that in a minute,
Yeah.
but Chun Mirror on Sim stage. I mean,
Right?
to be, I gotta say, no, you know, you rarely see a mirror in grand finals like that. But you rarely
Hmm.
see this mirror because this mirror is like one of those mirrors that it exists,
It's
but it exists, but it doesn't exist. But it exists though.
it,
But it exists though.
what do you mean?
So I'm saying like this, like this is what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Everybody would say when you think of in Super Turbo, there are specific mirrors that it really stands out in terms of what you watch.
Oh.
Like it stands out in
Okay.
terms of entertainment and everything like that. Like a good example,
Gotcha.
like the Ryu mirror. Ryu mirror is
Right.
like it's one of the famous mirrors because
Hmm.
it shows the different. It shows who's different in terms of styles with Ryu. Oh my God, you ate that super for what? What happened?
I was trying to do my own super and I just didn't have it. I
Uh,
think.
so you did. Oh,
Yeah.
so you didn't have charge.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Look how pissed I am there.
I know you were so stern. Look at that stern look. Like that stern look. Like, yo, this guy really got that on me. No,
Had to use the Daigo face, you know.
I know you. But yeah, that's what I was saying, right? I was saying like the Ryu mirror is like one of those mirrors that is like very very famous for like differentiate the styles, right? And then you
Sure.
got the Guile mirror, exact same thing, right? You have the Guile mirror. I would say like another mirror that is kind of out there, but is like a joke,
How'd
like
you
a
get
meme, is a
throw
Honda
it,
mirror.
too?
Wait, what's that?
Oh, do you see that throw he got? I was just like,
Oh, let me go back.
he got the close medium kick to like push him forward.
Yeah, it's smart.
Yeah.
It's smart. It's smart. Push his hitbox a little forward so he can get underneath you just that much.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's hard to cross up Chun anyway. That's the weird thing about it. So it's like,
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I think in general for sure, but it's something I go for all the time
yeah.
in this mirror.
No, I don't blame you.
I think I go for it there. Yeah, I do the cross up and the neck breaker. Which is just like
Yeah,
it's just the best.
this match, bro. It's like I said. I when I look at it, I'm like, bro, what's happening here? I'm not calling it. It's like I'm not calling this match brain dead. A brain dead match would be a Honda mirror, that's for sure. But I just
Sure.
feel like this match is like, bro, it's like you guys have. I would say the styles differentiate in the beginning of the round, but towards
Yeah.
the end of the round, it's one and the same. That's how it is.
Right. Well, the thing here's the thing about Angel is he's perfected like two things. In my opinion, is that when he just walks at you, going for the medium punch throw, like he'll always get it.
Yeah.
I could not reversal throw him. So I realized like can't do that. He's just always gonna get that. And then the other thing is that his reversal up kick is just insane. And I don't mean like it's not like implemented into his general game plan, but
Right.
like any other Chun, I can go for a neck breaker after knockdown,
Mhm.
but he can reversal against that. And I know like in general you can, but it's something he was just really good at. So I'm like, yeah, like, oh man, I'm just watching this now. See, he just gets it every time.
Space, good old spacing right there.
Yeah,
Shoutouts to Snoopy, by the way, who saw the super and didn't think I should block.
I think this next round he just like bodies me.
I'm just gonna hit kick.
Interesting trade right there.
Yep, there's that.
Okay. This,
Oh yeah, he would always go for the anti-air roundhouse, which it works against a lot of buttons, but medium kick will beat it consistently.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Jump in. Oh,
Hunting for the final hit.
crouching medium.
Oh my God. What is?
Neither one wants to make the big bet now. It's still a really slight life lead.
oh my gosh, yeah.
Wow. This is Jesus.
I don't.
Like, whoa.
Welcome
Just get that meter right.
Yeah, like get the meter.
watching, but we are
It's such a meter. Yeah, it's kind of modern in that way. This matchup.
But wait a minute. When does the you know what happened?
What?
The controller issue.
Oh, that is after. That's when we're tied.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
See if he can continue it forward for 2 more games.
I don't want to spoil it, but I don't want to
No,
spoil it. I'm
no.
not gonna spoil it, but I feel like afterwards, I think what happened afterwards was genuinely amazing. What you pulled off. I'll talk about that. I'll talk about that afterwards. I will talk about that afterwards.
Well, I like. I'm not gonna say I could really tell, but like at a certain point, I realized Angel was just getting antsy. Like he just wants to close it out at this
Yeah.
point. And here he something crazy happens where he just throws me like 5 times or something. I don't remember when exactly, but yeah, you can see he would jump in and do super like immediately, or jump in legs like every time. So I kind of, in my head, I'm just like, just play defensive, just make that work.
So folks, this is why I feel like, and this is the other thing that I'm gonna go with as well. Oh, this is it. Oh yeah, his stick is like, oh, look at you, look at the sadness. Look at the, oh my gosh, from Snoopy right there. First things first. Look. First things first, folks. You see right here. Like, wait for a second. Right there. This
Yeah.
man's eyes was closed. And this man's eyes was closed. He was
Take a
in
deep
the.
breath.
He's taking a
Into
deep breath. He's
yourself,
like, yeah, he
chill.
tied it up. He tied it up and everything. Right? And then, damn, I really got to get the zoom function. I put this down in my notebook, honestly. So I got to get the zoom function. And look at this. Look at the eye roll right there. The eye rolls start first, right?
Yeah.
And then oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, he's like, you have got to be shitting me. You have got to be shitting me. The momentum killer.
Yeah, exactly.
The legit momentum killer right there. This man just won 2 straight. He
Right.
won 2 It's so ironic. He won 2 straight. Controller dies. Not accusing anything about the controller dies, but my God, this
Yeah.
is what happens sometimes. The controller dies, and this is what happens right here. You'd be like, you have got to be shitting me. Like, what
I think-
what is this?
I think part of it too was like part of my expression there is that like there was controller problems all throughout the tournament,
Yeah.
not necessarily one failing, but like Mr. configuration always takes a second, and the pools were played on the undammed converters, and then this was on Mr. So that was like, I was like, my controller's not even gonna work on, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
But oh man,
Yeah.
folks gotta
Oh
understand.
god, the conspiracy theory.
the conspiracy, the angel conspiracy thing. Yeah,
Who
it's
did
not-
it?
Who did it?
They
Who did
set
it?
to go
Who?
off after 4 games. Like,
Who did it? Oh man, now folks, you gotta understand, Mister, and I would say this. I at first was an avid Mister person that would push to do it in tournament, like to use the tournament, because it would. I feel like it had at one point perfected in terms of using it in tournament, but there's a lot of things
Yeah,
that happened afterwards, and I think the
there
biggest.
has to be a way to like configure it better. I don't know, change the OS or something.
Yeah,
But I guess that's just not there right now.
it's not gonna be there. The everything needs to be changed. First first things first that needs to be changed is the layout. That's one thing. The second thing is, I kind of vouched for this like a long time ago when I first had it, and I was explaining my story like we were comparing in terms of like the CPS2 and DAM board to a Mister. See how if it would match the speed, which it did. I mean, the only issue was it's just the map of configuration of the controllers. I said, if there was a way that, they would get the if there was a way that you could get all the configuration files of every controller that's out there and just place it in there, it'd be simple. The problem is that I would say like. I'm just going to say it roughly off the edge. Let's say 90% of all the retro players, right, who use their own stick or so, always have like a Brooks board in there, and those carry a different ID every time that you put it in there. So there's no way that it can actually like kind of map it because
save it.
Exactly. There's no way because at the same time with those boards, you have the ability to like kind of ability to
Did you
change
see that neck breaker?
Yeah, that neck breaker was ridiculous. Hold on. Let me stop what I have to say. Like this neck breaker was kind of dumb, bro.
Yeah.
Wow, that neck breaker caught right there, and then it just like, that was genius.
Like I'm so focused on getting the super that I forget that can happen. I could have jumped away, pressed any other button. It's like no, it's got to be super, right?
Yeah, nothing wrong with ending the round on a super or getting the super by all means.
Yeah, no, I mean it's just the mindset, the Chun mindset, right?
Yeah.
Throw it out there.
And like I said, there's two. Like I said, the mindset just kind of changes. It at first it's all different mindset in terms of how you approach it. Then when it comes close. When it comes close to the end, that's where it just the mindset becomes one and the same. That's the thing. So
sure.
I just feel like
also in general too, like you can see Angel's he's just going at me. Like that was really good.
Yeah, that jab lightning kicks was pretty sick.
But throughout the rounds and throughout this set, I started to notice like he is just gonna go at me,
Yeah.
So if I can like deal with that, then I should be fine.
It's true. It's true. And then
again, Chun just walking at you, like scariest thing in the game.
It is. It's just that here's another thing. This is long set exhaustion at the same time.
Because sure.
It's long set exhaustion because you're up 2-0 in the first to 3, right? Then you came back 2-2. Then that all of a sudden changed the match to a first to 5.
Controller issues after that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Then with controller issues after that as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it'll totally throw you off.
Yeah, it'll totally throw you off. And then it turns into a first to 5. Now you got grand final reset. It's a possibility that this is gonna go to a first to 3 as well.
Yeah.
So now it's now like you're trying to end it, but it's like you can tell like that's mental exhaustion right there.
Well, and the reset works in my favor too because then I have like a sigh of relief there.
Yes. I know. That's why I figured it's like it played in your. I was happy it definitely played in your favor.
Yeah.
Because at the end, that's what I was saying. It comes down to more experience. Because you're used to technically long sets in a way. So
yeah, that's true.
You're more used to long sets in terms of playing the short con. Like sure, an offline tournament, like I said, it's always go to a first to 3, but a first to 3 can easily turn into a first to 5. And then after that, oh, I don't know what that up kick was, but it worked. But it turns into a first to 5, and then you get a reset, and then that turns into that stuff.
I was trying to get the knockdown neutral jump roundhouse on that.
I respect it.
I get it the next round, I think. You see how he just immediately, I mean, I guess I did it there too, but he would just jump in and do the super every time. Like, just not a mix up going on.
No, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
His intention is very straightforward. That's what it is.
Right.
It's very straightforward. Yours, you don't. The thing is with you don't do it as often. That's the thing. It's just that it's either you jump in or you just walk and do it, or you just kind of pause, right? But his is like, yeah, I'm just gonna jump in and do it, and then you just have to guess afterwards. So it works. It works for him. And I noticed, like, one of the other things is when it comes to meter management, I feel like you do a better job. You know, I don't even know how that works. What?
There I hit it.
I don't even know how that worked. What? Bro, what is that? No, I gotta replay that. Oh, look at that. That neck breaker, you would think it would hit.
Yeah.
You think it would hit, right? You think it would hit. But look at this shit. Like,
she lands and everything, actually.
Like, yo, this don't make no sense right here.
She lands and turns around.
Like, she lands and everything and still gets hit. Like, what is that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
so bizarre, bro.
A pretty like cursed frame right there. You know.
Look at this shit. Lands and everything. Does Chun just not have a hitbox during lightning legs? Yeah, it does. No, it's kind of sporadic. Which legs you were using here? Was this roundhouse legs? Or was it medium legs?
It's probably medium.
Yeah.
So there's like a few frames in between, but yeah, I think anything past her like leg on the ground, there's no hurt box there. But it's also just as crazy that the neck breaker didn't get hit either.
Yeah, it's just weird. Look at that.
Like,
it's
why
like
didn't it get hit at the top or something?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, look at that. Like, you see like right here, she's about to land, and normally the way how this neckbreaker hitbox is, I mean, it might be small, but look at that shit. Like, she lands and everything, crouching and lands and everything, and my man just ate. He just ate it.
Mash. Just keep mashing, right?
Just forget it. Like. But then again, that's still a checkmate scenario anyway.
Yeah.
You couldn't do anything.
Yeah, pretty much. I think the best you can go for there is like a jump overthrow or something, but
yeah, but even that, I don't know. Even that wouldn't work.
It's dangerous.
It's a dangerous idea.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably like, oh, this is it right here, right?
Yes.
This is it right here. Oh my God. Let's just replay this whole match. Let's just replay this whole match and just count the throws, right? All right, that's 1 throw. That's 2 throw. That's 3 throw. Okay. And 4 throw. My man just
disgusting.
That's just horrible, bro.
I laughed at that one.
That's just horrible.
Here we go.
That's just horrible, bro. Like, what? You shook your head too, by the way. You shook your head too. You like, this is. I mean, I get it. I get it.
That's the one time I tried to. I mean, that's when I was pushing it, you know,
right.
Just jumping in a little too much. Um,
Yeah, again, like in those moments,
but it's just tricky.
reason to do something else. You take a risk if you're gonna move forward for sure.
And even if you do throw the fireball there,
All right, that's a good turn show by Angel right there.
and the,
Oh, he tried it. He definitely tried it.
Wow, the up kick's timing was beautiful.
Oh, look at that.
Take
I
it,
did.
put himself a tournament
I
game.
do what you do.
he did the neck
What's
breaker,
that?
the crouching light
You
Oh,
throw.
you're
You threw.
talking
You
about
threw
the
him. You threw him.
No, we got there's a little delay, I guess.
He did up kick after not just the block jump in, but the jab afterward. Like he was holding on to charge for just the right moment.
Okay, this is game number.
Move in, trying to
Let's see. This is game number 3 right now. Actually, 4.
Yeah.
This is game 4 right here. It's 2-1 right here. Now, personally, I would. Oh, nice stomp right there.
Oh yeah, just a single hit right there. Snoopy Global.
Yeah, the
Ooh,
corner stomp is normally
that sweep was disgusting right there. That sweep you did was disgusting. That was so smart.
You know, I honestly, watching that back, I'm like, did I go for neck breaker and miss it?
not quite a Watts.
But it worked either way.
It did. It did. Some very impressive stuff.
Yeah, some jumps in ways that we hadn't seen in a while.
That was a good trade. Oh, nice neck break. Tensho again.
No, just like that, Snoopy Global's got the corner. He's got super.
Ooh, okay, this time you
Yeah.
got 2 hits. Oh, that was what an intentional miss, and that's GG's. We're just missing stuff.
You see how good his reversals are too, though?
Yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah.
And that's it. Move forward.
Chance, and there is Snoopy Global after having been sent down to loser's side by Angel.
Wow.
Set and gets the entire tournament.
Yeah, look at
There's
this
so
flexing the controller, flexing the controller, flexing.
I had to show off the 8-bit dough.
Yeah.
When's the last time a pad players won a tournament since Reno?
Since Reno, yeah, it's been a while.
I was gonna make like a shit post on Twitter. Maybe I still will. About like what controller I'm supposed to use now. Yeah.
Joxioff coming over, he's like, "Yeah, you are the man. You did
Well,
it."
no, he was hyping me up the whole time, just like you could totally run this back. You're gonna beat me. You know, someone has to take out. I didn't have to play Chris G, but he was like, someone's gotta take him out.
Yeah. Medal ceremony. Top 8 getting the medals. I'll tell you one thing, folks. If I were to try to get the medal, I would just tell them to just hand it to me.
Oh yeah.
Because it won't fit. It won't go over my head. I'm just guaranteeing you. And
Right.
it's not because I have a big head. It's not that. It's just the fact that my hair is too big. It has happened before. It has happened before in the past. I just said, just give it to me. That's all I'm just saying. Just give it to my head. I'm gonna just hold it up, and that's that. Because I would have to, if I were to have to try to, if I were to have to try to put it in a damn, if I were to have to try to wear metal, bro, I would have to kind of squeeze my hair, put it in,
It'd be
put
a
it in a
whole
little.
production.
Yeah, it'll be a whole production and everything like that. Like I gotta get a little hair tie and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, and people will be like, well, who the hell is this guy? Hello, like Scoopy Global getting his medal with the 8-bit and more flexing with the controller and his more
I
flexing.
was shocked. They brought out the trophy. I was like, I did not expect that at all.
Yeah.
And then someone told me to hold it up, so I was like, okay.
Well, you had to.
Then the thing is heavy too. And I was trying to mime how heavy it was.
No, don't lie. Those trophies are heavy. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just like a giant rock or something.
It's heavy as heck.
Yeah.
It's heavy as heck. But man, once again, congratulations towards you again. Like you came, you went to Combo Breaker, you won. I mean, there's no understatement in terms of your skill, man. Like I knew I knew you were that good, and the fact that you're able to do it, transitioning from Fightcade to offline, is like no short to none, bar no short to none.
Thank
And
you.
I'm like, always very impressed. So, I mean, what do you got? What do you got to say, man? Like, what do you got to say about this? Like, what did it feel like to
Yeah,
just get your first tournament dub?
man, it feels great for sure. It's definitely. I remember afterward. It's just I'm like it's there's just all these people and everything. I'm like, this is crazy. But the
I had
the two things that I think about are like, first of all, I'd like to play offline more, because this one I drove up like the day of, um, and left the next day, you know. So
right.
I'd like to go somewhere and like just have more time to adjust because I think I only played a couple of games before like tournament, just to make sure my controller worked. Um, so I'd like to get like, but again, like, what can you do? There's no one to play. It's just online, right?
Right.
Um, so I'd like to play offline more. And then second, everyone in Chicago is just so cool, you
Mhm.
know? I don't know if you felt that way too. Everyone's so welcoming and just like really excited about the game.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure. The few times I went to Chicago, like
mhm.
um, first of all, those guys are awesome to be around. Like very
Yeah,
welcoming, very welcoming and everything. Like when it comes to ST, they're definitely like they're definitely like I would say they're very I want to say like they're very enthusiastic about the game for sure.
oh yeah,
And
totally.
honestly, the thing is with Chicago, they don't really get too much. They don't really get too much visitors. I mean, they do
Oh
get
yeah,
they do get visitors, but they don't get too much. I want to say like they don't get too much out of towner visitors like that. In terms of like who
well,
has
compared
the
to New York, California, or Texas, wherever, like,
exactly, like it's very rare to see,
yeah,
like it's very rare, even though like Combo Breaker is a huge tournament, like usually, and this is like kind of factual, like usually Combo Breaker ST bracket, like top eight, is usually dominated by
yeah,
the Logan Arcade guys for sure.
right, right,
But then you have the out of towners that comes in, and obviously they come in and then they show their stuff, and they're able to like they're able to kind of come and show that show their stuff, and
yeah.
obviously dominate as well. They like beat them at their own game. I feel
Now that
like I
now
feel
that you mention that, it's or no, go ahead. Sorry.
no, tell me what you was gonna say.
Well, now that you mention that, I remembered. I guess before the bracket reset, uh, that was another thing I had to like tune out. Is everyone is cheering so hard, and it's not for me, you know.
No, 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 no. They're cheering for the
So
hometown. They're cheering for the hometown. That's what they do.
exactly, yeah. So I had to just like that was another thing that you have to just like block all that out, and like like the game offline is different, but the atmosphere is always totally different wherever you go to. Um, but yeah, you made me think of that.
It's maybe it's. I'll tell you one thing. The offline, when it comes to offline, bro, it's more. Well, obviously, there's more pressure, right? I feel like,
Yeah,
especially on the stage, being on the stage for top eight is even more bigger pressure
yeah,
because it's not only that you made top eight, you're playing pretty much everybody who went through hell and back from their pools, so they're really good and everything like that. That's one. That's one pressure alone. The other pressure that you have to face with is you have so much eyes on you, right?
right.
That it's like that alone is just pressure of itself because everybody's looking at you. And then on top of people looking at you, everybody's gonna multiply that in terms of people's cheering for the hometown hero, of course.
Exactly.
So it's
Yeah.
like, bro, people, when you're going up against the hometown hero, people are expecting you to lose. So I tell you, it's like people will be like, no, people will talk trash, right? And this is the one thing that people should understand. People will talk trash in terms of, hey, this guy don't belong in the top 8. Your chun is better than his chun. Everything like that
Very
is
true.
good. Is good. Everything like that, you're gonna get hit, especially with the kitchen sink. But it's like you have to mentally overcome that. And then
Right.
a lot of folks would opt to wear headsets, right? They were opt to wear
They
headsets.
didn't even have them,
No,
actually.
no, no. For retro games, you're not gonna have that. I'm sorry, you're not
I
having that
think
at all.
the last one, the last combo breaker, they had the headsets, and so I was like, maybe they'll have them this time, and I was like, okay, I'll just roll with it. But I was like, do I want to put my earbuds in and just listen to music or something, But
Yeah,
um,
I think last year you
yeah,
were. I think last year you weren't playing on Mister, right? I believe you were just playing on the board, the undammed boards. I believe something like that.
um, yeah, but somehow they had it because I remember playing against the Grand, and he put the headset on,
Yeah,
or they put the headset on. But yeah, like it's I don't know. It's definitely a weird thing where like it makes it more exciting too,
yeah,
right? Um just everybody watching, and even in the pools everyone's around the cab and stuff, and uh like it's definitely more exciting than just playing online.
right.
Um but
No,
yeah, it's a you know, double-edged sword.
yeah, it is a double-edged sword, but like I said, overall, very proud, very, very, very proud of you. Very proud of you, man. Like you came in there,
Thank you.
you showed your stuff. Um, you showed your stuff, and let this be known to all the Fightcade warriors that's out there. You can do it too.
Yeah.
You can totally do it too. You can totally do it too. I mean,
I feel like Zombie's gonna do it at what's the qualifier at Jazzy?
yeah, Jazzy,
Probably.
yeah.
Um,
I will say like I'm highly, highly looking forward to seeing him do some stuff offline.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting to see. So I'm looking
haven't
forward to
seen
seeing
the
that.
I haven't seen the bracket or anything for that, but um, no, he's definitely gonna win some stuff.
Yeah,
And
it's gonna be. I would say like, from what I understand, people who's coming through there, it's gonna be it's gonna be quite an interesting one. That's for sure.
okay,
It's gonna be an interesting one. All right,
cool,
Darkness. Thank you very much, sir, for joining. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a very interesting one for sure. But before before I let you go, right? Before I
Mhm.
let you go, I just have one question for you. So now that you won your first tournament, what's next for you?
I'm quitting. I'm going out on
Well,
top.
well, there we go, folks. This man's retiring. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for
I'm
being
done.
here.
I'll come back under another name with a Guitar Hero controller.
That is hilarious.
See
That's
see
hilarious.
how it goes.
That's hilarious. Man's gonna come back he's gonna come with a Guitar Hero with a guitar, and then he's
Yeah,
gonna play. He's gonna play ST with a guitar. Holy shit!
I'm not sure what controller exactly you're supposed to use for this game. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It could be anything. Could be anything. Jesus
Right.
Christ. But hey, man, appreciate it. And like I said, congratulations and thank you for your time.
Yeah,
And
thanks
I appreciate you joining, man.
thanks so much, and thanks for having me on.
No problem, man. Oh, no problem. But obviously, let's get some games later on for sure. So,
Yeah, for sure.
for sure, man. Thank you so much. I will talk with you later. I'll talk with the
All right.
stream for a little bit. But thanks, man. We'll chat later.
All right, later.
Later, my man. All right. Well, that was Snoop. That was Snoopy, you guys. Like I said, guys, very love that dude. Love that dude. He's the man, man. He's the man, bro. Yeah, obviously love to see it though. But like I said, with Fightcade, the funny thing is, I was gonna say like Reno broke the stigma in terms of being an online warrior and basically going offline and win a goddamn Evo. I think at this point right now, there's no reason for anybody to feel like they're not going to make it. Like you can easily make it online. You can make it. You can easily make it offline. You just kind of practice what you kind of do. You kind of do the exact same thing that you were doing, but the difference is just kind of be slower, because it does feel a lot slower, and that you have ample time to just react to anything. So I would say playing online is like playing in the trenches. So you kind of love to see it, though. You definitely love to see it. Now I am gonna let me see, what time is it right now? It's like 1 o'clock, right? Yeah, I got another hour before my laundry is done. But I think I will just I'll play a set or two, and then we can call it a night. I don't know if Zombie, if you're busy, or we can play a few if you want. But yeah, man. But I gotta say, man, that's kind of awesome. To be honest with you, it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome that he won. And yeah, I can play for a bit. All right, cool. I'll wait till you get on. Actually, let me play this matchup quick, fast. Oh man. Oh, damn it. All right, well, now you're going to have now you have to wait a sec. All right, just hold a sec. Just hold a sec. Yeah, just hold a sec. I'm not going to say I'm going to make this quick, but I'm just going to say hold a sec. Oh no, kind of missed it. Almost missed it. Alright, one sec. I definitely want to enter another tournament. I need to enter a tournament real soon, man. I want to enter a tournament. I definitely miss the rush. Playing in front of people. Definitely miss the rush of playing in front of people. Yeah, I messed up. That is happening. Allegedly it is. Allegedly it is going to happen. I need to. It definitely has to happen because I'm way overdue to do it. I'm way overdue to play. Oh shit. No, you're right. I did get hit with my own shit. That's why I gave the look. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? I'm like, are you kidding? I'm like, are you shitting me right now? I'm like, I'm like, okay. All right. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, oh my god, bro. Okay. All right. Ooh, nice. There you go. Hmm. Oh, really? No, Larry came after that? Okay. Oh, Larry came after that. Gotcha. Oh, boy. Hmm. Nice. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. And good flame kick. Ooh. I missed a sweep. All right. All right. Yeah, that was good. That was bound to happen. That was bound to happen. Yeah, that was good. Okay. Oh, wow. I thought I had the ability to catch you afterwards. That's not. Good block. Oh. That was good. That was good. That was hella good. Hella good. Okay. Friggin' Larry did not come out there. Okay. 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 Yeah, that was tough. That's tough to deal. That's really tough to deal with. Okay. What the fuck was I thinking there? What was I thinking there, bruh? What was I thinking there? I shouldn't even just went for it. What was I thinking there? My goodness. What was I thinking there? Okay. Ow. Okay. Don't know what's happening. I have no idea what's happening. I think I'm getting outbeat. That's what I'm doing on. I'm getting beat in that close neutral like that. That was good. That was good. That was good. What the fuck? Where did my thing go? Where did my SPD go after that? It gave me jump back nothing. Weird. Okay. Okay. That's so odd. Alright. Can't let it distract me. That was my fault. Yeah, that was bad. Getting murdered right now. Getting murdered right now. Okay. 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 All right. Let's start a change. Let's start a change. Really? Ooh, I was looking for super, honestly. I really was looking for super. I was looking for super there. I was looking for super. No, it's supposed to be jump over. But okay. Ooh, nice. Oh, man. Oh. Okay. All right. That's supposed to be lariat, bro, because I knew this could happen. Because I knew that was going to happen. Didn't really come out with lariat. Ow. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh. Too far. Press the button there. That was my own fault. Really? Boxer Fei Long is also an interesting matchup too. Yeah, now this matchup is not interesting. I should be outright losing. This matchup is horrible for Geef. This matchup is horrible for Geef. It's just that there's little intricacies that it should work, but it's not working out for me currently. That's all right. Yeah, this is horrible. This is horrible. This matchup is ass, bro. This matchup is bad. This matchup is bad, bro. It is bad. Like, all Fei Long has to do is just really keep me out with buttons. I gotta find my way in. Yeah, I just gotta find my way in. If I find my way in, then it's like, all right, cool, but I still have to beat. Nice. That's a Michael walk. Ooh, that was slick. That was slick. Geef is bad. Yeah, Geef is horrible. Geef is horrible, but you gotta go through the trenches with this character, honestly. You really do. You gotta go through the trenches. Once you do, then you should be all right. Yeah, that was bad. Alright, and I held back. Oh, what a fire. How you doing, man? Like it's hard because one of the only ways that you could get it is you get a good knockdown and then you can start the mix up. But it's like one of those things, like getting it is just hard enough. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Nice. Hey, go Knicks. Yo, let's go Knicks. What time the game is? Oh, it's at 8? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. I didn't want hop. Nice. And there was reversal lariat, but that didn't work. That did not work. Alright. Ooh. Damn, fucking lariat again just doesn't come out. There we go. Do you use Suki? I guess I like to use. Yeah, I use Geef in EX2 Plus. He's kind of he's trash, but he's fun. He's fun trash. He's pretty fun trash, but he's fun. He doesn't have a lot of EX roots though. He doesn't have a lot of EX roots, but he's fun though. He has some really, yeah, exactly. He does have some cool stuff, though. Oh. Yeah, that was cute. Oh man, surprise super hit me. Surprise super got me. Surprise super got me. Surprise super got me. Surprise super got me. Again, no lariat. No lariat. No lariat. That's the fun. That's my story of the day right now. No lariat. Ooh. Really tilts me. Okay. Nice. Really? Really? Okay. Okay. Ooh, again, no lariat. Alright, nice. See, I knew that was coming too. Okay. Oh, what's happening? Okay. Oh yeah, eat. Nah, he's definitely right now one of the best in the U.S. right now. Like he's really good right now. He's stupid good, stupid good, stupid good. I ain't gonna lie. That right there is lucky as fuck. That's lucky. That is luck. That was luck. Ah, fuck. What's game? I guess we're playing up to, I don't know. We're just playing. No sweet. We're just playing. This is good. It is really good practice. Also, you don't play full screen. No, I am full screen. I'm not full screen, and I don't play full screen. Oh my god, I ate all of that shit, bro. Yeah, I don't play full screen. I handicap myself. I gotta get used to the lag. I get used to the lag. I get used to the less lag I receive. Play at a disadvantage.
So it bettered my inputs. That's what I'm getting used to. So it's more of a masochist type of training method, but for me it kind of works out. It works out a lot better than I thought it would. Yeah, that was good. Ah, that's good. That's a good handicap. Really? The fuck was that? That works on SPD? Yeah, it does. It's just... Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, that was pretty obvious. Yeah, that was good. Hard matchup. Yeah, Mr. Bruiser. Yeah, very hard matchup indeed, man. Oh, and another question. Is the practical use for cancel sweep and Larius and CTS 1? No. Unless you want to be gimmicky, you can cancel it to run and bear grab. Oh, okay. That's online stuff. Yeah, but offline, that's not going to work. Nope. Ooh. That time I didn't even want to. That time I did sweep and I still got DP for it. Okay. Okay. Ow. The stray buttons are getting hit by with that. Stray buttons. Oh. The fuck? Yeah, I can't be throwing out sweep like that. My button got stuck. Don't know what the hell that was, but my button got stuck. Okay. I think it's better you ask him how does that work. And I guess it works. It definitely works. Chicken wing off of a tick setup, it does work. I don't know why my button is. It does work. It does work. I want your Afro rig. What's up, my guy Psycho? What's up, Brett? How you doing today, man? Coming this time when I'm struggling. I am struggling. Struggling like crazy here. Okay. Yeah, I ate all of that again. Oh, this time he's... That time he blocked it. Okay. I get it now. Oh, but what's up, Brett? How you doing, bro? How's streaming nowadays, man? Hope the stream's been going well for you, bro. You made DSP rage quit? That's pretty. I saw the. I saw the rant on Twitter. It was. It was hilarious as shit, bruh. It was hilarious, man. Oh my god. It was hilarious to see, man. Props to you on that. I can eat that. Props to you on that, man. And then next thing you know, you have that man. That post had like so much shit. Really? That post has so much sting. He's like, yo, I can't stand this. There we go. That shit was hilarious, man. Now you have to post that. Now you have to post that set on YouTube, bro. It has to be a reference. That has to be a reference, man. You have to post that. You have to post it on YouTube, man. You have to. You have to. I gotta look at it. It's posted? Yo, put it in the chat, man. I gotta look at it. I gotta look at it. Oh. Too far. That was too far. What the fuck was I thinking trying to go from that far? What was I thinking trying to go from that far there? That was so bad. That was so bad. That was so bad there. Damn. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Stop playing with your food. Bill? What are you talking about? Stop playing with your food. I can't instantly just devour in this matchup. This matchup, I gotta play with it in order to devour after. What's up, Bill? How you doing, man? Yeah, I can't do that. No! Where was Green Hand, my guy? Are you kidding me, bro? Where was Green Hand? Come on. Where was Green Hand? What the fuck? No lariat, no walk forward lariat at all. Oh fuck! What the fuck, dude? Damn. Okay. I'm having a lot of fun in this matchup, though. I really am. I really am. I really am having a lot of fun in this matchup. I really am. This matchup is so dumb. It's dumb, but it's fun. I hope to be at the barbecue. My son's baby and daughter-in-law's baby showers the week prior. I hope I can get off that week for the barbecue. Well, it's on a Saturday, so I hope you do too. Hope to see you again, man. You're not retired, by the way. Of course. Oh, my button's stuck. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, fuck it. I haven't played since the barbecue. You're lying, man. Nope, can't do that. Yeah, I'm about to be down by 10. Down by 10. Okay. My internet don't work for gaming anymore? What sense does that make? Nope, can't do that. Power flare kicks. Stupid T-Mobile. Oh, well, there you go. That's a problem. T-Mobile internet is horrible. Yeah, really? That one time? What? Oh, yeah. 20 a month versus 160? I understand. You could have just got like Verizon Internet. Would have got the 300 meg packet for like $60. But I understand. I understand. I understand. Okay. The one time I thought about that, but yeah. Like you hate the old Honda matchup? Hey, the only reason why I hate that matchup is because you're moving hands, bro. It's so stupid. The moving hands, man. Not sure how that works. Too far. Leg sweep on hands for free, 55. Yeah, well, I know that. I'm just saying. God damn. Sweep. Into sweep, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I can't do that. RH anti-air. Well, to stop the chicken wing, yeah, but it's just up close. I have pretty much little option. I have little option. Maybe like crouch. I can crouch fierce. I just got to be quick. Or crouch medium punch. Yeah, it is visually awkward, but it does work though. It does work. super. Anti-air super? Can standing forward beats crouch fierce? No. I mean, I have to space it pretty well. I have to space it pretty well for stand medium kick to work. That's how I fucked up. I don't know why I crouched for. Did you get laid off recently? I got laid off back in February, but yeah, I did find a new gig. I started in like late April. That time, I knew that was coming, and it should have worked. Yeah, I pushed the button. Pushed the button. That was my own fault. That was my own fault there. Okay. That time, what is with my lariat? What is with my lariat there? What is with the lariat there? If I see it coming, I should automatically get it, but I don't get it. That was my own fault with that. That was my own fault. Wow. I got lucky there. super lucky there. Super lucky. Oh boy. I don't know how he can. I don't know how did that work though. Good chicken wing and then it's just. I don't know. That's weird to me. I don't know. I don't know how did that work. That's so weird. That's so interesting to me. I gotta ask. Nice. How bad is this matchup for Geef? This is like 7. This is 7-3, bro. It's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. Pretty bad matchup. Very bad. Pretty bad matchup. This is pretty bad matchup. I think after this match, you can ask Zombie. He can tell you. Ow. There you go. If you can make any Japanese Geef, what would it be? Easily TMF. TMF, Gunze, Stomach Momio. What? And that's the other reason why this matchup is bad. Craftsman Fierce is such a bitch, bro. Did he go by a different name? Oh, not that I know of. Not that I know of, Bill. I think everybody at first thought about that exact same thing, but nah. New kid on the block, man. New kid on the block. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Gazoo. Gazoo. Sounds cooler. I don't know what the hell you mean. Well, what would you ask them? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just pressing buttons at this point. You need to do a major? I know, Bill. I know, man. I know, man. I'm overdue to go. I'm overdue to go to one. Oh, okay, why not? Boy. That time That time I thought I did something right, but I guess not. I like to talk about the SPD with them. So if I were to ask them, I would probably, I would like to get a lot of insight on each matchup, that what they would do. That's the thing. That's one thing. What? All right, Bill. See you later. I would probably ask him about, you know, I would probably ask him about the matchup wise. I would ask him about matchups, and then I would properly learn the Hijiki screw. That's one other thing. I'd probably ask him about the Hijiki screw. I thought you did because it sure feels like it. So, it's for me, it's kind of fake. It's a fake Hijiki. It's fake. It's not real. It's pretty fake. Too far. Should have left it. It's fake. It's kind of. It's not fake, but it's fake. I gotta calm down. Yeah. It's pretty fake. I can show. I mean, when you eventually come back, I can show you how to do it. Dude, sweep. Like the sweep. Where was the sweep after the jabs, bro? That's fucking frustrated. That is frustrating as heck. That is so frustrating as hell, bro. Wow. Like, oh boy. That is so frustrating at that. That is frustrating as heck. The sweep didn't come out after that last thing. That should have been. That would have been checkmate. That should have been checkmate. That was kind of bad. Too far. Really? Yo, Archie, what's up, my guy? I mean, we went through some combo breaker. Now I'm just doing some sets. Playing in traffic, taking a smoke break. That's cool. That turnaround resulted in crouching jab. Yeah. Oh, got the right side. Okay. Ah. Alright. GG's. I think my arm is suffering from arthritis. Oh, man. Tell you, it's too hard, man. That was fun as hell, though. Holy shit. That was fun. That was pretty fun. I don't know. Overall, I can always say I could do a lot better, but man, when you kind of face somebody that pretty much knows that matchup like that, bro, holy shit. Don't know. It's stressful. It's good stress, though. Very good stress. It's very good stress. Oftentimes abbreviated as GG's. Yeah. GG's. I gotta say, man, I gotta say, Zombie. I can't. There's a lot. I mean, you've definitely exceeded every expectations I have for you, man. I mean, it's good to know, man. Good to know. You have that good Fei Long practice. And you know for a fact it's a matchup you don't win, but I tell you, man, it's fun as heck. It's fun as heck, man. It is fun as hell. I can't lie. It's fun. So, I gotta go. I think I hit the limit of how good I could get online. You're top 10 in Fightcade. Abdel, yeah, man. Man. I know, bro. It gets tiring. I'm not gonna lie, man. Playing Geef gets tiring mentally, bro. But you gotta have that more. You gotta get that fortitude, my guy. You have to have that fortitude to play this character, bro. And time again, it's like it's hard as heck to like at times maintain it. You can't be 100% perfect with this character, bro. You really can't. Like you can try playing him to a T perfectly, but man, you know the other thing is, with this character, you always do not go in with expectations, but yeah, man, this character is awesome though. I love Geef, man. I don't care what anybody said. The fun bad matchup, bro. Larry, here's the thing. What feds me up, what I get fed up of is when I miss my shit. That's exactly what it is. It's not like the matchup sure is bad. It's just when I have the opportunity to close it, it's just I miss, and that's where I get fed up at. Matchup wise, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's like matchup wise, do you expect to lose the matchup? On paper, you're supposed to, but if you know for a fact you have it and you had that winning combo, like there was multiple times I fucking dropped it. That's where I get fed up at. It's this. I get pissed off when I mess up that bad. So I normally take it out on my friggin' self with that shit, and that's my own fault at the end of the day. You know, of all people, I know you know too, bro. You know how that is, bro. Trust me. That's why I just like That's why I can't get to. Now I'm learning to. Sure, I get upset at the fact that I lost it, but at the same time, I get to a point that I'm like, all right, well, just got to do better next time. That's pretty much it. Nothing else to be said. Nothing else to be said. But my God, this game is taxing as fuck, bro. I'm telling you. People can tell you otherwise, but this game is taxing as hell, man. Like, it is taxing on your soul, bro. It is taxing on your soul. But it is true. I am way overdue for a tournament. Maybe I'll win it. Don't know, but who knows? But I'm way overdue for a tournament. Gotta select one. Gotta see which one I want to do. Have some fun at the same time. Oh man, I'm fucking faded. Freaking arm feels like Swiss cheese right now. Oh shit. Man. It got to where people would stop picking their mains. Can still hop over to CEO. Hey, that is true. That is true. GG Zombie. Thank you for the games, man. You're a monster, my man. Have a good day at work, bro. Can still hop on the CEO. I mean, I don't know. I gotta see, man. I gotta see if I can do it. But yeah, my arm feels like Swiss cheese, bro. Arm be feeling like Swiss cheese. Okay. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Alright, I'm about to be out of here. So, appreciate everybody joining. Greatly appreciate that. Good review today. Very good review. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna send you guys off. Let me see who I want to raid at this point. Let me see who I want to raid. My freaking hands gonna hurt like crazy. Oh yeah, I don't know if folks see this. There's actually, I don't know if folks see this about Twitch, who's a streamer. They have like early access to 2K streaming. So, I mean, if folks are interested in that shit, fuck, might as well sign up for that shit. That's pretty dope, to be honest with you. Pretty dope to have. Pretty dope to have, my guys. Early access to what? 2K streaming. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. Let me put it over here for a sec. See this shit? You have they're requesting early access. I already kind of request for that shit, but I guess that's just to up to scaling to 1440p at this point. So I requested it, but I know for a fact you kind of have to have a card that definitely works up to 2K. So if your PC can handle it, totally do it. Totally do it. Totally do it. I would totally do it. Yeah. Just go, if you want to know, you just go to your creative dashboard. There's the home. It's right there. Request access. And basically, you get your it's a waiting list. But, yeah. It's like here. So definitely sign up for it. Make sure you get your card down right, and then you go for a fact. And then this shit, your upload capacity, I think it just goes according to what your upload speed is. So I would just kind of take a look at that. I would look at that. Copy. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. Let me send you guys off. Let's see. I know exactly who to raid. He was just here earlier. He started his stream. Let's go ahead and raid the homie Psycho Rarity. He's streaming some Capcom Fighting Collection. I think he's playing some CVS2 at this moment. So y'all go over there, blow his trap up, and I will see y'all later. Thank you all for joining. Peace out. And bye-bye, you.